Hello and welcome back to the kingdom. I'm the Duke. We are playing Valheim Mistlands. It's a Let's Build series where we are building, still focusing on our main base at the moment. And we have started building the vault in the previous episode. We are also finishing the outer wall. And I'm glad you can join me today as we're going to try and see if we can continue building the vault. As you can see, the gear I am wearing, the armor has also been upgraded. I'm now actually wearing padded armor, which is better than the wolf armor that I've been wearing. If you remember correctly from our farm, where we get flax in the plains, we can now finally make linen over here, and that is what I used for this armor. So yeah, progress is being made. One of these days we're going to take on another boss as well, to finally open the pathway to the Mistlands. I've also been pretty busy gathering stone, as you can see, because we're going to need a lot for the vault that we are working on today. So all the way through to the bottom chest, lots of stone. So let's grab some of it. I've also went out and got some more iron as well. They are actually supposed to be running right now. So as you can see, a nice bunch of armor as well. So in you go. Yeah, I've got a bit in there. Let's just add them to the smelter so they can start working while we are building. There we go. Okay, back on over. Now you will see it is slightly different from where we left it last time. I've actually moved the whole building 2 foundations further back this way. So everything has been moved just to make more space for more columns here in the front, and I've added some columns right at the entrance as well at the beginning. So now there are columns, a row of 3 on each side, right before the entrance where you come into the vault. So today we're going to continue building it and see if we can maybe get a basic layout for the vault. So I'm going to continue laying down this floor. Now, my previous video, the one that came out on Monday, was Conan Exiles, which I'm running alongside this game at the moment. So you might see me use the wrong buttons or doing things over and over again because I'm expecting a different outcome. But that happens when you play more than one game and you get confused between the buttons that you need to use. Okay, now when about the bottom floor, I'm probably going to need to think about the width that I want it to be, because that's going to determine the rest of the width of the building. I need to keep in mind the space that I have on that side. This side I should be fine, I think. I hope. So we just need to try and work out the width real quick. I'm going to have to remove a lot of these trees as well. And maybe keep in mind that I need to leave enough space if I want to plant some more trees later on. Preferably I wouldn't want to remove these ones right on the edge of the factory. This one I'll probably have to remove, as this is going to be in the way. So let's cut this down. Just don't break any other trees, please. Thank you. So it should be Friday when this video comes out, and I hope you're all ready for the weekend. As it's usually a time to take it a little bit easier and slower. Okay, now I've got too much wood in my inventory, so I'm just going to run around to the warehouse real quick. Oh, really? What happened to my jumping skills? And then we can put them in here. Something like that, I think. Yeah. Then I should be able to pick up the wood and get it out of the way. So, as I said, in terms of the width of the building, maybe 4 foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that will do. And then I can always just, for decoration purposes. Alright. Now the other question is, of course, the length. Oh, this is going to be tight. It would have been better if the entrance were a little bit more that way. I suppose I could move it, but then I'll have to do everything all over again. Because this might be a tight squeeze. But let me just have a look at the top floor real quick. So this is going to be the height of the floor. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Probably going to have to build in some support. But that's the basic idea. Maybe I should close this off as well. Let's see. And then the wall can come up from around here, I think. So I'm gonna need to put something bottom. There we go. Maybe one more on this side. Just like that. Which means I'll probably go out one more, yeah. Okay. And I'm already out of stone. Wow. Now I did get a lot of stone, as I said earlier. But suddenly I am wondering if even that's going to be enough. Let's just get rid of some of these resources real quick. There we go. So this is going to be the outer edge of the vault. Good. It is starting to take shape. I am wondering about this one there. If I could maybe do something different. So I'm just going to take out this one for now. And out of range, stone cutter needs to come closer. We can actually now put it down inside the building for easier access. That will be the floor. Oh, wait a second. This is wrong. That one's probably going to break. There on the edge. There it goes. Okay, let's just go with this one row. This will help me to establish the length of the building. Outside of Stonecutter's range. So, having a look at where it's going to meet this path, I would probably want it to stop before it gets there. But I also need to keep in mind, of course, the outside wall. It needs to be in teams of 2. So, bottom part, let me get that in real quick first. One and 2. Might be able to fit a bigger one in there. There we go. So, by the looks of it, maybe just that one. 2 foundations, in other words. Because another 2 might be right to the edge of it. Or maybe that's what I want. Maybe I wanted to go to the other edge. There's an idea. Okay, let's get the stone cutter closer. See if we can't work that out somehow. That's 2. And that's 2. There's actually one more foundation space between them. Okay, no, that's cool. That should be okay. I just don't want any spaces like that you can see from the outside. So I just need to make sure. Oh, it's close. Oh, that's fine. There's going to be a wall on the outside anyway. Never mind then. Let's just get this one in place. Come on, there we go. That's going to be the edge of the building. We'll work on the outside decorations in terms of pillars. We will do later. But for now, at least we have the width and the length of the building. So that is good. So we've got 4 foundations for the inside, the bottom part. And then another 2 for the upper part. So this is going to extend by 2 more, which will be that, which means the outside wall is going to be over right about there. That's just as good as a time to actually go to bed. No, it's dawn already. I worked through the night. Wow, okay. Might as well just continue then. Now I'm probably using more resources than I really supposed to. But yeah, I want to keep it solid. In my mind, it needs to make sense. Let's place him over there for now.
Feelings for you.
So just as a reminder, the vault is where I'm going to store all my gold and jewelry here at the bottom space, and then at the top this is where I'm going to have a exhibition basically of all my armors, and oh, there goes the hammer, and maybe even some of the weapons as well. We'll see how much space we have for all of that. And while I'm repairing this, I might as well just grab some more stone. So this is probably the biggest building in the main base. The storage area is a pretty huge area in itself, but not necessarily a huge building. Okay, this side is now done, so what I'm going to have to do now is get the outside wall done first. That will allow me to place more of these around the edges. That gives the necessary support to be able to do that. So, out of range. This one, that one. And then I'm going to, let's see if we can do this side first then. And that's where I wanted to go. Now maybe do that one first. Let's see if I can, boom, place it like that. There we go, but this one needs to be lower. Just like that. And now, this should enable me to do this. I think I'm going to leave this space open, so when you go to the top part you can move around the edges and everything, but then you can also see into the bottom part. I think that's going to be cool. And maybe every second row I can put down one of these core wood log beams and then fill it all up with these iron cage floors. That could work. I can hear an intruder somewhere. But I don't see him. I can hear him munching away. There he is. Okay, let's see if we can find that spot where they are respawning, because they're not supposed to. Now, anywhere where it says I need a workbench, like here, it means I've got a spot where they can actually respawn. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, here's one over on this edge. Right here. Let's get more wood. Only 4. Need more. That's 7. That should be enough. This is the spot, so there's this little spot over here where enemies can still respawn. You just put a workbench. Now, I know I've got a lot of workbenches standing around, just standing there, not doing anything and just looking out of place, but for the moment, just know that they are temporary. Of course, I'm going to have better ways of hiding them and getting them into places. So that is all going to change with time, as it will become part of the decor. Okay, but I still need to finish the wall on the outside. So let me grab the stone cutter again. can probably hear by my voice that winter has arrived, well, sort of. But that's that time of year when, yeah, we tend to get a little bit sick. Switching of seasons, cold coming through, especially during the evenings. The stone cutter again. It would have been easier if I had two of them, but just can't remember what I did with the other one, to be honest. I'm out of stone. Just a few couple of stones, please. There we go. Okay, that is the vault flooring basically done. I might add more stairs in this opening, or I might add something else in that opening. I will think about that. Now the doors are going to come over here, so we want to close this off. We'll do that later. Yeah, but so far it is... We've made some progress of the vault. Still a lot to do, of course. We need to get a roof over the top. We need to fill these spaces in. We need to decorate the walls on the inside just to break it up, as well as on the outside. I've got an idea of using those same pillars, but just on the outside, in a different way, of course. And yeah, but we are making progress. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you are new, welcome to the kingdom. And remember to hit the bell icon when you have subscribed to get new notifications of any new episodes that comes out. And I hope that you will join me next time soon. But remember, Monday is going to be Conan Exiles video, which is also a Let's Build series. So if you are interested in that game as well, you can join me there. But otherwise, next Friday, we will be back in Valheim. Until then, enjoy.